Hello, Femi Mackey, GGP, Tina Bailey. Welcome in. How you guys doing today? Can you all hear me? Yeah. Let me know if you can hear me or not. Share myself out. Can you guys hear me? Happy Thursday. I'm just sharing myself out. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. I'm just waiting for my co-host to come in and then I'm gonna get started. How's everybody day today? Happy Thursday. I'm starting a little early. I had to unmute YouTube. Okay. Welcome, welcome all. Okay. See, Gigi says good. Okay. First, I'm going to start off by, see, say it's going good and you good. Yes, good. I'm waiting on my co-host to come in. So what I'm going to do, I see a few content creators. I'm going to try to drop your link. Okay. Give me a minute here. That way, if you see someone new and you want to go check them out, you can. Tina, do you have a channel? I believe. Let's see. I don't think this is the right one. Am I looking at it right? Okay, I didn't spell your name right. Hold up. Is that Batley? Am I spelling that right? Did I see it right? I don't have my glasses on. Do you have a channel? You do? Vanessa Smith, welcome in. Okay, my co-host is here, Miss Tina.
Hey,
Hello, welcome in. How you doing?
hey, how you doing?
I'm
I'm
trying to
so
drop.
happy to be here with you. I'm
Thank
so
you,
happy.
and
I
I'm
am,
glad you're here.
yes, I'm so good. I feel so good today. My head look a total wreck, but I got to try to figure it out. Oh Lord, I am so happy to be with all of you all, GGP. Everybody, welcome. Thank you all for coming over from my house. I love you
Yes, thank
guys.
you.
I appreciate you all so much.
I,
GGP, Tina, everybody, y'all all, oh, I just love to see y'all come and follow me. It's such a pleasure. So I appreciate y'all so very much. Y'all join her channel because I'm here. Sometimes if you can't sleep late at night, late maybe,
I'm up. Yep, I'm the
yeah,
night owl.
doing her show.
I
Okay.
am the night
But
owl.
this is a little early for her, y'all. But
It is early, guys, because I'm normally midnight or 1 o'clock. So I'm kind of early because I have to get up early. But I'm trying to
Woo,
drop. I'm trying to drop some of the people links that's in the chat now before I get started. Tina,
mm-hmm.
if you can, you'll help me. I'm trying to see. I can't find Tina. Is it?
Tina
Is that?
Bailey,
Yeah, I
you
can't
want to
find no link.
find her? Okay, let me try to see. I think I got a wrench, so if I got a wrench, I can
Yeah.
help. I can
Does
help.
Gigi? Does Gigi have a channel?
No, GGP just a supporter, and I love
Okay.
her. And one thing she follow her own man when it comes down to loving somebody, and I love people who make their voice count. Hmm.
Okay. I have
Yeah.
Family Mackie in here. He has a channel. I'm
Let
gonna
me
drop
see.
his link.
Okay. Tina Bailey. I go get Tina Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah, I go get her. Tina, girl, I enjoyed you so much today. I'm so glad you wanted to come
Okay.
up and hang out with me. Oh, come on
And
in the room.
Vanessa Smith, do you have a channel? So that way you guys can get to know,
I, I
other
go
people.
look for it.
Sometimes it's good to venture out, and if you like their channel, you can
What
subscribe.
you do? I need to know what they do on their channel.
Okay, Family Mega is a family channel. He's a young man. He's married. He got kids. He's a family channel.
Uh huh.
So once you go on there and check him out and go from there. If you like the content, subscribe, and he will come back to you.
Well, I have to know what they got on their channel, because sometimes, I don't want to be on somebody's channel and I never hang out there. You know what I mean?
Right. Just go and check it out and see how you
Yeah,
know. That's how
right,
you do it.
right. You go and hang out. I don't mind doing that.
Yep. Go and check
I
it
don't
out.
mind.
Okay. Now, once you do that, I'm gonna get started.
This one don't have no channel. She don't have. What's that? Vic.
Okay. Okay. Vanessa
Yeah,
Smith. Okay.
Vanessa. She don't have. She don't have no.
Okay.
She just a follower.
Everybody's speaking.
All right,
Okay.
Vanessa. I hope you follow me. I do crafts. I do all kinds of stuff. See my
Hello,
plate?
Rock Just Living. How are you doing? Okay, Rock Just Living. She also has a channel.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the link. Then after that, I'm gonna get started.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Seems like when you're trying to do something, it don't want to work right. But we're gonna get it together. We're gonna
Cooking
get it
pork
together. All
chop
right.
with
She's
family.
doing great. Awesome.
Ah,
Did I do
love
that
that.
right?
That's
Okay, I
nice.
did it.
So he do stuff with his family.
Yep. And
Uh-huh.
Rock Just Living. She also has a
Uh-huh.
channel too.
Rock just living. I don't see that one yet. I don't know when.
I dropped it in the link.
Okay.
I dropped it in the link in the chat. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. She said everybody is speaking to everybody. Awesome. It's gonna be like a little short live because I got to get up early, guys. But today is still what, March the 3rd,
Okay.
and we're talking about the title is we're talking about we as women, men too, but I just said ladies because we need to build each other up. We need to lift each other up. When
Yeah.
our crown, when your crown is crooked, I need to say, okay, straighten your crown up, and you
Yeah.
tell me the same. I'm the
Right.
type person. I reference if I'm doing something wrong, if I said something wrong, I refer for the person to come to me and let me know. Tell me. Because a
Hmm.
lot of time it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You may not mean no harm.
Right. Right.
It's like
Yeah.
if I said something to you, Tina, that you didn't like, come to me. I refer you to come to me and say,
Hmm.
Denise, you hurt my feeling, you was wrong. Me
Yeah.
too. I would
Yeah.
rather I always say nip it in the bud. Don't hold on to it.
Right. Like, see, with me, the only thing that I don't like when people do, I don't like to promote people's channels that I don't know nothing about, that don't come and patronize my channel. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let me say, if I see, uh, uh, like, okay, you come to my channel, so you know the
Mm-hmm.
people that come to my channel,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't mind promoting those people
Mm-hmm.
that come, that support me, that reach out for me. But I do not want somebody to come on my channel and promote a channel that's got 1 million+ people and they don't
Mm-hmm.
promote nobody. They don't do nothing
Mm-hmm.
for nobody. They don't reach out to nobody. I don't think it's fair to you promote $1 million channel on my little old measly little old channel, and they won't even say, I met her, I like her, I seen her, or nothing about me. Mhm. I
Yeah,
don't
but
like that.
I
That's
guess that
one
goes.
thing.
I
Huh?
guess that goes with. I guess that goes with YouTube. My thing is, I like to venture out. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, like that's just me. I like to venture out because if I see something I like, I'm gonna subscribe. I'm gonna go and support. And then two, I support those who support me. But it's okay. It's okay too to venture out. That's how you. That's how you thrive.
I
That's
don't
how you
mind
grow.
venturing out, but in my world, the $1 million channels then already said they don't watch our little channel.
Mm-hmm. But you know
They
what?
they they already said I don't watch those little
But I'm,
nickel and dime channels. So
but look,
why should we
I'm
promote
gonna
their
tell you,
channel?
I'm gonna tell you something. That's not necessarily true. The big channel, they do watch, and that they may not acknowledge it. Say something that you feel that they don't like. They watch it. They watch it. That I don't believe that they watching. You said it's such an honor. I want to start with the name of it is Twig by Twig. Twig by Twig. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This wise, it says, the wise woman builds her house. The wise woman is going to build her house up.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Mm-hmm.
foolish woman is going to pull hers down with her own hands.
Mm-hmm.
With her own hands.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's in Proverbs 14 and 1.
Okay.
Does anybody want to elaborate on that? What that means? It said the wise woman is going to build it up, going to build her house up. But the foolish one is going to pull her own house down with her own hands. It's not going to be by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be with her own hands.
Well, I think I get it, but I think that's when you're young, that happens to you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's just saying that once you grow up, you should not make those mistakes. I'm not for sure because it's
Okay,
I'm
right
not.
here it says, okay, if you were to see a mother bird ripping her nest apart, that's just like, a woman just tearing her own house
Mhm.
apart, how would you react? If you see somebody tearing their own house down, how would you react? Would you tell them?
Really, no, because you just have to just be pray. You just have to pray for them, really,
So you
because
wouldn't
if
you
they
wouldn't
know
tell
that they're doing. I mean, what can you tell them? That's their house. They the ones got to be comfortable and sleep comfortable at night. And if they tear it down, then what they gonna know when the end of the night come, they want to go lay their head down and they have nothing to lay their head on because they tore it up. Then that tells them that part already. You can't say stop, don't do it because maybe that person is going through turmoil, like sometimes sometimes they could be
Uncle me and
tortured in their
Raymond,
own home.
Cubits?
Sometimes a person can be being tortured in the place where they live.
Mm-hmm.
You could be unhappy in your own home where you pay your bills at. Now, this what I don't believe in doing. I don't believe in being happy where I spend my money. I mean, not happy where I mean,
I know what you're
I
saying.
believe in being happy where I spend my money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna let nobody come in here and torture me in where I live at, where I pay
True.
my money at. If
True, but
you
I'm
come in
saying,
here, you don't know how to treat me in this place where I pay my rent, you got to go.
okay, I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about ourselves tearing our own house down. That can be our own person. It don't necessarily be a house per se. It could be you can tear your own self down. So if you see somebody tearing themselves down,
I
what would you
don't
say
know
to that
about that.
person?
Ask them why. Well, what's wrong? Because something got to be wrong for you for you to put your own self through turmoil.
Mm-hmm. So a
You
lot of
got
times,
to something got to be going on that you ain't happy with in order to put yourself through turmoil.
see, sometimes it's not necessarily somebody. We can tear our own self down. We can mess our own world up. It don't be somebody else. Sometimes it be us. A lot of times we don't see it.
I don't
We
know.
don't see it. Okay,
I
right
have
here
no idea with that one.
it
Because
says,
me myself, yeah, well, maybe if it's something that you don't understand, you
mm-hmm.
know, just like, would you say that I was being tearing my own self down with what the statement I said about I don't like to promote people that don't give less than two crying dimes about me?
No. Let me read what Rock said. Rock this limit says it would be nice to be able to tell a person if you see them tearing down their own things, but this day and time people are different and don't like to be told about their own shortfall. Exactly. They don't want to be told. But me personally, if it's somebody that I know
Mm-hmm.
personally, I would, but then you have to kind of figure out how to say it because at that moment they're going through something, so you got to figure out how to say it because a lot of times it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
You know what? That puts me in the mind of everybody know I got 17 grandkids and 17 great grandkids.
That's a blessing.
Yes, it is. But then just like what you're talking about right here, I
Mm-hmm.
have to sometimes watch them mess up.
So they
And
can learn. That's how they learn
yeah,
though.
and it hurts. Don't
Yeah.
when I see them doing things that could mess everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it puts me in pain. Sometimes I cry about it. Sometimes it hurts so bad I can't sleep because like for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
my oldest granddaughter, she was in a bad car accident.
Wow,
You
sorry to
know,
hear that.
and you cry, but for months I had been telling her to quit drinking.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Wow.
And she had reasons why she was drinking,
She
but
was going through.
that people was telling me, because we do party line in my family. So where she wasn't telling me, she was telling somebody else, and they
Okay.
was telling me what was going on behind the scenes that she was saying, well, grandma such so and so aggravating me and making me upset, and that's why I'm taking a drink, you know. And
I'm gonna read the chat. Okay.
okay.
We'll go back up. Tina says, or may not like what they built. True. A lot of people don't like what they built, but then they can't figure out how to. Vanessa said, with me, it depends on who it is exactly. Roger Little says, yeah, I can probably tell a person close to me, but just to talk to random people exactly, I don't know. They would appreciate it. That's
It's
true.
hard to talk to the ones that's close to you too.
It
I'm
is,
gonna
but
tell you
it
because
is.
sometimes I got three of them right
Hello,
now,
Jackie Wood
three of them, and it's
World.
all different issues with each one of them. It's a different issue with this one than now,
Mm-hmm.
and they all, you try to tell them such and such and so and so, hold on, hold your horses, be careful, don't do it this way, don't do it that way. But when they, I think she'd be 26. One of them. I got one that's no, I think two of them is 26 years old. Two of them is 26, and one is 30.
Oh, okay.
And at that age,
Yeah, you sometimes they have to learn the hard way
yeah,
because
you
we
got
did
this.
too. We
You try to
we did
say
too.
such and so and so, that don't look good, that don't look good. But
Let's see.
when you
Some
say that
people
don't look
say,
good, they be like, I'm, and especially when they got a hot jamming body, They pretty in the face and in the waist. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell somebody that's pretty what I'm old. It's hard
Let
to
me
tell.
see. Cuppy's Crochet says a person dreams because they want to. They can't blame someone else, but they blame the other person for their actions. Yeah, when something happened, after something happened, they will. And then too, you can drink all you want, and then when you get
You still
sober,
got the same pain.
still got the same pain, same problem, same situation, same issue. It ain't changed. Okay, right here it says it's hard to imagine, isn't it? Now consider a woman you know who is too busy to attend a soccer game. It's like this is like a example, a soccer game, or return a phone call, or write, or even write a sympathy card. It's not so hard to imagine. Maybe you even saw it yourself. A lot of times people they how would you say they going through, you know, and it's hard. We we can see them, their reactions and their actions and everything, but we don't know exactly what they're going through unless they tell us.
Right. Yep.
But
And see, the
then you
only
gotta.
thing about having a big family like mine, I got a big, huge family. You could wake up any morning. You don't never know what you're gonna wake up to. It be times, that I wake up and I'll be like, oh my God, oh my God. Like Christmas Day, I woke up to my grandbaby being in a bad car accident. By the
I know
grace
that
of
was.
God, that they did none of them lose their life. But my whole thing is I pray, and I know prayer don't. If it's that time, God can. I don't care how much you pray, it still ain't gonna fix nothing that what God say to be so. But
Mm-hmm.
I pray, like right now, you know, a lot of things is going on.
It
It's
is.
so many different things going on with that many kids. Let me tell you, you don't never know which way you got to think, which way what's going on with which one,
I
because
know.
it's so much that everybody they got their own place, they got their own job, they got their own money,
They got
they
their
got
own attitude.
attitude,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know what and some people say, well, I ain't got no kids, baby. Having a whole lot of kids and having to be responsible. See, what you all don't understand is that makes me have to be responsible for all my babies, all of them. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just responsible for the ones that I birthed in the world. I'm responsible for multitudes of children, a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot of children. So any day God could say, okay, this is what you got to deal with today. And pops, like pops, all his nieces and stuff. I'm they auntie. I'm they auntie, and I've been had a bunch of kids for 40, 40 something years, 40 going on 48 years. I've been had a responsibility more than that yet, really, y'all. Let's just get the record straight. Because
Okay, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read some comments. Roger Little said, "I literally go through this with my oldest child. I give her the straight. Let me go back up. The straight and narrow, and never bite my tongue. That's why you can't bite your tongue. She gets upset sometimes, but appreciate it in the long run. Yes, you got to. You got to let them know. You got to put your foot down. I don't really care how old they are. You got to let them know. That's how they're gonna learn."
Mhm.
Kiwi Brown,
And,
welcome in. Roger Zim
and
says, I know what you mean, Boots. People hide their problems. They don't want anyone to know they're dealing with stuff. True.
mhm.
That's true.
All
So
the
you have those,
time.
yeah,
Every
because
time, let me tell y'all something. Every time when I find out something, I find it out. Like sometimes, like my son told me he fixed to do something. I'm
mm-hmm.
so scared because I don't want him to do it because of the racism that's in the school.
Yeah.
I don't want him to do what I told his sister. I said, find out who he is, where he going, and why he. I want to know more.
Right, right.
He told me because my
Mm-hmm.
kids, they tell me in everything. I'm
Right.
real close to my kids, but what he doing, I still don't understand
Why?
where this idea came from. Because I know. Let me tell you something that I know about. People can be in trouble on their own where they at,
Then they'll try to put you in it.
and try to get you to be the fall guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh. And with the way some of these places is, some of these states, they shoot to kill first.
Mm-hmm. Don't ask
Ask
no questions.
questions too late. There
And they be
ain't
like,
no questions asked. They just shoot to kill.
yep.
And I got a dark skinned. My baby is dark skinned, so it ain't no mistaking. Like some of my kids is not as they pass for
Mm-hmm.
both
Yeah.
sides.
Mm-hmm.
But he is not a passer. And then he likes to, he got his own style that I don't want nobody using him as a guinea pig for the sea, for the get they self out of hock and get him killed.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
how old is he now?
you know, yeah,
He got to
huh?
know better. How old is he?
I think he 27, I think. I don't know, girl. I don't be knowing how old these kids is.
Yeah, he young,
20,
but he got to know what's going on in the world. He got to
yeah, but
he got
so,
to know his.
they can know, but he's not. He hasn't never really traveled by himself. He's only time he's ever traveled so far is with us.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something he trying to do on his own, and I ain't feeling it because I don't know what's
You
where,
just
what, and where.
you going to pray about that one because
Some of these places they shoot to kill first.
mm-hmm.
See, and
that's
that's what my worry is.
that's anywhere. Look, am
Mm-hmm.
I saying it right? Lakeisha, La Lakeisha. I think I'm saying it right.
Mm-hmm. I don't want my
If you
baby to
can,
come up.
I don't know what you're saying. Can you speak English? Because I don't know if
Oh,
you're a
that's
troll
one
or
of
not.
them things.
I don't
I
know if
don't
you're a
want to
troll or
touch it.
not.
Who else is that's one of them what you call us?
I removed it.
You did, okay, cause
Yeah.
I just got new equipment. I ain't trying to mess
Okay,
myself.
that goes on another thing. We all have choices, right? It said choice by choice, twig by twig. We have the option to build our homes or to tear them down. Our
Mhm.
lives, our relationships.
I've tore down.
Cause
I mess up. But
we can
a lot
destroy
of
our
times we
own
mess
self.
up, we don't intend to mess up. I
Yeah,
mess up myself sometimes,
yeah,
and
we do.
I'm way up in age. I ain't just got these babies for nothing. But life is a gamble, and you don't always know that
Mm-hmm.
you're messing up. All I can say is the YouTube is you. Some people I didn't see
Now,
some people
now
get
that's
on here,
another. Now YouTube, that's another chapter.
beast all by itself,
Mm-hmm.
because you can get on here and people, you can say one word. I've seen people get on here, start off with one, and before the night is over, they done built up to 1,000. Now how they do that, how they did
A lot
it,
of time
I
is
have no idea.
it's their content. It's what they're talking about. It's the content.
Okay, so I'm bring some stuff. I'm gonna, if you keep up with me, you can bet I got some stuff in the works that's bigger than I can talk about. Only
Mm-hmm.
reason why I can't talk about it because you talk about it, somebody else gonna do it for you can do it.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
why
don't need that
sometimes they
fast.
say move in silence. Sometimes you're gonna do something. You still can do
Can't
it, but
say
then you
nothing.
don't have
Can't
to
tell
say it
nobody.
right there.
Can't tell nobody till Action Captain come through.
Okay,
I mean, for real, I'm just being
that's
honest.
why too.
I done learned it the hard way. Action Captain got to come through. Because when I started talking about my studio, I done seen everybody name they place a studio. Studio this, studio that. I'm like, daggone. I came up with the studio thing, and now everybody got a studio. Mine's is still up and coming.
But
I
you know
mean,
what I
but I can
always
only
say too?
build it as fast as I can.
I can understand like if people that you've been around and they say it after you say it, but a lot of times people don't realize. You know, you ever hear somebody say somebody is copying? Because if you think about it, you don't. A lot of times, I can say something, or and somebody else could say that I'm copying, but that don't mean I'm copying because you didn't. How would you say you didn't discover it? Is what I'm trying to say.
No,
It's somebody.
I ain't discover it, but
No,
I
I'm
ain't
not talking
heard
about
nobody
you.
talking about it
No,
until I
I'm not.
started
No,
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
it.
No, what I'm saying is, a person can say something like I can say something, and then me not knowing that somebody else have
Right,
said
but
it.
you ain't
But
did
it's
that
different.
yet.
No, it's different by you saying it, and people that been around you start saying it. That's a difference. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they
So a
copy
lot
it.
of times that could be a compliment.
Yeah, I
Hello,
guess so.
Chanel. Welcome in. How you
But
doing?
the major things that I got in the works, this studio, they can copy this all day long till the wheels fall off. I could care less. But when
Chanel, I'm
the
gonna drop
things
your
that is
channel.
gonna make me famous, I ain't gonna give them an opportunity to do that before I do it. I ain't gonna do that because I know they'll try to do it as faster than me. That's why I won't talk about
I see what you're saying, but I'm saying people that's how would I say it? Like people in your circle. That's what I'm saying. We
it.
all
Yeah,
have a circle, but that's
see,
different.
yeah,
But my thing is, I think that's a compliment.
yeah, that is until I just don't like when you. I mean, okay, forget it.
I
They can
know.
have it. They can do what they
No,
want to do. It
no.
don't
I
matter
know.
to
I
me.
know. I know what you're saying. Trust me. I know what you're saying.
It don't matter. And I'm glad that at least they did it like I would want to do it, like I'm trying to do mine. It's just gonna
Okay.
take time for me to get to their place because I have less to work with.
Right.
They working with money. The money they can call somebody in and style it for them and
Mm-hmm.
have it done overnight, and I can't do that. So
Right.
it's gonna
But
take
but
long.
your next step, just keep your next step to yourself, and then when you do it, then you
Oh,
show it.
definitely. I got to
You know.
because I got to keep it to myself because if I show them that, then I'm really giving them a miracle in makings, and I can't do that.
Okay. When we keep our attention on the Father, He gives us the strength to keep building.
Hmm.
Okay. What steps can you take to reinforce your connection with yourself? Sometimes we have to connect with ourselves.
This is my way right here. Just being quiet, being in a quiet space where I can put my thoughts together.
Yeah. Like
Hmm.
even doing crafts.
Hmm.
That's a connection because it's a part of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Your creation, your how would you say your you know,
Yeah, what
and
I do
everybody
best. What I do
everybody
best.
has something different. Just like you do something different. And you can
Hmm.
share with somebody. I do something different, even though we both
Right.
crafting. You know,
Yeah, right. We
it's
all
like
do different types.
yeah, it's
We
like an
all do
expression.
different types of crafts.
Yeah, we
You know,
expressing ourselves.
yeah, and like me trying to do this right here and having difficulty doing it, and then I get it did, and then that inspires somebody else that might
Mm-hmm.
want to do this to
Yep.
know, hey, if she did it, this was her first time doing it. If she did it, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I want people to feel like that they can do something that they want to know how to do by just seeing
And then
somebody
two,
else doing it, you know.
and then
But
two, believe it or not, you're what you're doing now, you're building. You're
Right.
building something.
Right. Yeah.
With craft, you're building something. That's like
Yeah.
when I see, just like me, when I see something, I like to give compliments. You know, not
Right.
just I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trying to get a compliment because I'm giving somebody else a compliment or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But sometimes when you encourage somebody else and you can see how that make them feel, that kind of make me feel good too. So that's a part of building. But
Right.
when you constantly nitpicking, like they said, twig by twig, you nitpicking twig by twig and you tearing somebody down, you know what I mean?
But no, I never tell nobody down. It's all
No,
right that they
not
try.
you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as a person. Some
Yeah.
people
I
just
understand. Yeah.
they try to tear somebody down twig by twig,
Right.
piece
Right.
by piece.
Yeah. That's true. People do.
Mm-hmm. Piece by piece.
Is that Charlie? Hey,
No,
Charlie.
no, her name's Chanelli. She also has
Chanelli.
a channel. Chanelli.
Chanelli. How
Yep,
you
Chanelli.
doing, Chanelli? And who is that? Jackie. Hey, Jackie's
Yep.
world.
Jackie's
How
World.
y'all
We
doing?
have I think Kiwi Brown, Vanessa. I think I spoke to everybody.
Okay. I just look down there and see y'all.
Does anybody in the chat have anything they want to add? They want to say? I'm only gonna be on for an hour or so.
We got about 20 more minutes, y'all.
Yep.
Speak your piece now.
That's
Hey.
why I was saying sometimes it's not other people tearing us down. We tear sometimes we can tear our own self down.
So down, yeah.
Yep. That's even by you know how some people, oh, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. That's tearing
Mhm.
yourself down also.
I don't do that. I try to lift myself up and think of myself as beautiful. Why? Because if you can't see yourself as beautiful, nobody else can. Nobody else can, and nobody else will.
And my
Yeah,
thing
no.
is, I'm the type of person too. Somebody else can look at you and say, "Oh, they can always find something on you, but they can't find nothing about themselves." Kick it with
Mhm,
Lynn. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm gonna drop
mhm,
your link also.
mhm.
I'm dropping links to. Wait a minute. That's the wrong one. How you doing tonight, Lynn? Welcome in. Tonight we're talking about building each other up as women. We gotta build each other up
Mhm.
instead of constantly tearing each other down. I'd have messed up. Now let me go back to this phone gets on my nerves. Okay, let me
I
try
can try
start
to
it over.
find. I can try to find it.
Okay. I
Uh,
had it and then I kicked myself off. Let's see here.
who was that? When I put it down, it always have to go out to come back in.
I'm telling you, these phones do what they want to do.
Yeah, they do.
And then you go to pay on your bill. They say, "Oh, you can get a new phone." I'm like, "Okay, I can get one. You gonna give me one for free?"
I know that's right. Say
Okay, I got it.
I
Kicking
ain't
it with
trying.
man says, "I'm doing good. That's a great topic. We need to build each other up, but you know how that? Yes, know how it goes. Yes, I do. And that's just not, you know, that's in our daily lives, not just on YouTube. You just see so much going on.
You know,
Crap out of
some
okay.
people, some people don't realize that this is something that you have to learn as you get older. That you don't have to hate what nobody else got or what nobody else is able to accomplish in their life because it's whatever they were able to do. If you ask God to help you, He can help you do that and more. I might
Right.
can't do exactly what she could do, but
Mm-hmm.
I can still accomplish a lot in my life if I just give God the glory. One
Amen.
thing, I learned it as a young woman. You know, I don't have to feel jealous because as a young person, you say, "Oh, they got a car." And they happy with this, they happy. What you see on the outside might not be what's on the inside.
You better say
What's
it.
going on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
You see a nice car, you see them have a big house, but they could be miserable every day in that
And
house.
then too, you don't know how they paying for it. They could be
Well, all they
struggling.
had
They could be
stuff.
struggling to pay for it. Just because they got this and got that, you don't. You don't know how what they had to do to get it, and what
Hmm.
they got to do to keep it. So
Okay,
so it's like you
I
outside
know.
looking in.
Look it. I let me tell you, when I was young and I was doing hair, and my kids was like, "Mama, you always got money," but I had 50 women that I was doing their hair.
Mm-hmm. And you
That
was favored.
and then I was not only doing their hair, I was making clothes, I was doing their makeup, and I was, giving them the whole full body treatment, the
Mm-hmm.
massage, the this, the that. I was working my can off. I
Kicking
was
it.
I was cooking for them. I was doing everything to keep, to
Mm-hmm.
one when one leave, that one would come be. I was having to talk to them, encourage them, make them feel good about themselves, then do all of this different stuff for them. Yeah, I was having money, but I was working
You was
me and my kids for to get it.
right. You was working for it. Kicking
I
it
was
with
working
Lynn.
hard for that money.
Kicking it with Lynn says that's true. No, no need to wait. Let me see. That's true. No need to what's for one is not meant. For, yeah, not meant for the next person. God bless us individual. Amen. According to our needs and desires.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Just
And
because. Just because. And two, a lot of times people are like, oh, look how the Lord is blessing them. Look how the Lord is blessing. He blessing you too. You just can't see it. You don't
you
see
ain't
it because
looking
you're too
at it.
busy looking at somebody else.
Right. Like a
You're too
lot of
busy.
people probably see, oh,
Mm-hmm.
she got it good. She go over there, be quiet. But you don't know. I'm working hard for to have what I got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
working hard. Y'all don't see it because all y'all see is me sitting up here on here. But if
Mm-hmm.
you watch me on my channel, Gigi ain't no joke. I be gut tired when I get here. I be tired when I
She
get
keep
here.
she, Gigi keep you busy.
Who don't she? She worked me hard. I be
Miss-
so. My daughter said, "Mama, you gonna get you some sleep, ain't you?" No, cause I gotta come in here. My house ain't been cleaned. My
Wow.
house ain't been did nothing to. I had to come in and do laundry. I still gotta sweep and mop all of my house.
Mm-hmm.
But and then my grandbabies will be here Saturday because I want to be here for the weekend for one weekend. So I
Okay.
told her, I said, bring my babies over here Saturday morning. And
Mm-hmm.
then Saturday night, I'll be ready. I'll be ready because my daughter have to work. She work. She makes sure action captain happen. So I gotta make sure that Gigi and Miss Muffet be happy.
Okay.
But I don't mind because they're my grandbabies, and I don't want
Mm-hmm.
nobody to mistreat them. So
Right.
yes, I'm thankful that God make it where it's that I'm able to, be
To
there
watch
for
him.
Miss Muffet
Mm-hmm.
and Gigi. I thank God. I love babies, so they don't get too young. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you watch, you will see when Gigi was born. I never put her down. So that's why Miss Gigi,
That's why she's the way she is. Miss Lynn
because
said,
I made her love all of me, and She was laying up when she was first born. She was laying up. She thought I was her mama because I held her like that. And when I had to go get my surgery, I
Mm-hmm.
I did not cry because I didn't want Gigi to go nowhere. I cried because I was gonna have to for my surgery.
Wow.
I had to let his mother keep
Mm-hmm.
me.
Hey,
Man, I
friends,
cried
welcome
for
in.
three,
How you
4
doing?
weeks when I know that time was coming. I did not want to let my baby have to go nowhere. But she still remember who I am. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still her best friend. She will not go to bed without me. They have to sleep in my bed when I'm gone.
I'm gonna
So
read
she
what's in
will
the
go to
chat.
bed. Huh?
Miss Lynn says, folks trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah.
It ain't
Yep.
it I'm working
Exactly.
hard for what I
Cupid
got, y'all.
says,
Don't believe that
what's
I am.
sleep?
Huh?
Catherine says, hello to everybody. What's going on?
Hey, Catherine, how you doing? There
Anybody
go
would
our
like,
other buddy. You coming on
yep.
up here, girlfriend?
Anybody would like to come up? You work Vanessa speaking to Miss Catherine. All right. Okay. It's getting close. I got like maybe a good less than 15 more
15
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, the next one is gonna be just because. Sometimes we do things. Sometimes people do things just because they feel like it, just because they want to, just
Hmm.
because they want to see how the person is gonna react, just because. So what y'all
I
think
tell
about
you
that?
what, don't do this just because you see me got it like this. Because let me tell y'all this. It's so hard to keep up with two too it's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't figured it out yet. I'm still trying. I kind of like said, Lord, I'll be glad when she get the big place where I don't have to do all. It's a lot of work trying to do what I'm doing. I'm catching it, y'all.
What you mean the big place? Who getting the big place? What do you mean?
I want my daughter to get the house, a big house,
Okay,
so that
isn't the this thing isn't the making? It's gonna come. It's
it'll
gonna
be
come.
much easier than what this is.
It'll come.
It's
It'll
this
come.
is too hard, y'all. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I do. I forget. Like I got certain crochet needles here. I don't got all the crochet
Catherine
needles
said she
here
ain't trying
that
to
I
keep up
need.
with nobody. Hello, Raymond Santana. Catherine
Uh-huh.
said she ain't trying to me either.
I
That's too
know.
much work. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. I ain't got time to try to keep up with nobody else. That's too much work.
Me
And then you
neither.
gotta realize you sitting up there trying to keep up with somebody else and you don't even know how they got it.
Okay, I
You
can't.
don't even know how
I
they got it.
can't. I'm trying to do whatever I'm trying to do because this is what God said for me. And it's a lot of work because I've been wanting my own place for years. So many years. I've been
It
wanting my
take you know
own
what?
place. It's a lot of
It
work.
take time. Like they say, you can have what you say. It's gotta work
Hmm.
it. You can have what you say.
Over
You
20 years, y'all. This is over 20 years of wanting. I think over 20 years of me wanting because my oldest daughter is 27 and my
Kevin
youngest
said
is
you said a
27.
mouthful.
It's a lot of work. Why I get it? Why I didn't get it when I was younger when I could keep up
Because
with
it
it?
wasn't time for you to have it. It wasn't time.
Now I got what I wanted, and I'm so old I can't hardly enjoy it
It
because
wasn't time.
I'm tired.
We all
Every time I come over here, I'm so tired. All I can do is sleep.
a lot of times we sit back and we like, you know, your timing is not my timing. My timing
My
is not your
God's
timing.
timing.
It's in his timing. We
Hmm.
can all sit here and be like, why this, why that? You can pray for this, you can pray. It's just not your time.
No, it ain't.
It's
No, it
not
ain't.
your time. Kicking
Not
it with
till
Lynn
God
says,
says so.
if I do something just because it's not about, wait a minute, if I do something just because it's not about anyone else but me, just because I deserve it and I'm able because I'm blessed. Amen. Amen.
Yep, I feel you, baby. Yeah, I'm able because I'm blessed, but baby, it's a lot of hard work. Lord, if I could have got this at least 15 years ago, boy, I'd have ran this place in the ground.
See, but what I say, it wasn't time. It wasn't time. Okay, right here it says,
Oh, Lord, what I'd have did, I'd have enjoyed. I'd have been ripping and running.
okay, I'm gonna read this. It said, just because honor the Lord for the glory of his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness. Psalms 29 and 2. It isn't your birthday, but there's a gift on the counter with your name on it. You haven't done anything particular special lately, but it's yours
Mm-hmm.
just because. Sometimes we want something just because, a nice gift, flowers, no particular reason, nothing you did special, just
Mm-hmm.
because.
Just
A card arrives in the mail to let you know you are loved. You know how we get like on YouTube, Happy Mail? That's just because. That's just because the
mm-hmm.
person was thinking about you. No
Yeah,
particular reason, no special occasion,
yeah. I just got Happy Mail the other day. Yeah,
and it makes you feel good. And also,
yeah,
it makes the person feel good for sending to you because
yeah.
they want to see your reaction.
Yeah, and I didn't know I was getting it, and when I got it, it made me so happy because, for one, I got. She said she was looking at me eat the candy.
Mm-hmm.
She said
Yes.
I was looking at you eating that candy. It made you so happy. She really enjoyed seeing me because eating that candy because that
Mm-hmm.
candy was really good, y'all.
And guess what? Guess what? Too, you believe it or not, that was help. That was building you up. That's another thing. She was building you up. She was, you know, sending you
Yeah,
something because
yeah.
what if that day you wasn't feeling good? Your spirit was low.
Right, yeah.
You know,
I swear,
you could have been
yeah.
having a bad day, and
Right,
just for
yeah.
her sending you that, just because
It
that
made
made you
me
feel
feel
good.
so good.
Yeah.
And it made me feel good because even today, I ate some of that chocolate today.
You ate that chocolate
Ooh.
today.
Yeah,
You did.
I can't eat it all at one time, but I love candy now. I love candy and I love chocolate, so I put some in the freezer. I
Oh,
didn't eat it all. I eat a little bit of it and then I put it in the freezer. Cause
oh,
sugar make my feet hurt in my
oh,
hand.
you can't have too much. Miss Lynn said God's timing is perfect. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is. Yeah.
Okay. Just because it feels wonderful. So it felt good. It feels even better when you are, let's say, like when you, now some people are like, oh, I'm at the end of my rope. Nothing is going good today. Everything I try to do, and then all of a sudden, somebody come to visit you and they bring you something, or just to sit down and talk to you. Sometimes we just need a listening ear. We don't really
Mhm.
need no body talking to us. We
Right.
need to just talk. We want somebody to hear
Right.
what we're
Just to
saying, how
talk.
what we
Just
feel.
like today, when I
Yeah.
did my show today, and everybody came. It made me feel so good. A lot of people came tonight to the show. It made me feel good because I didn't want to be here by myself tonight.
And I'm gonna tell you
I
something else.
wanted to enjoy being with my friends.
You may not believe it, but I'm gonna tell you something else. Remember, I wrote in the chat. I said I'm almost home. My husband is driving. I
Hmm.
got my phone. It was in my purse, and I said, "Well, let me see who's on." And then you, the first one, popped up. It was meant for me.
To
The
be
things
able to
happen
come
for a
in.
reason. It was meant for me to get my phone. You popped up, and what happened?
We came in the house and got straight on the line with your friend, and
That's
I
right.
thank
And
you so
you see
much.
that?
I did because like now I get to calm down. I get to enjoy myself, be happy.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to sleep, as soon as we get off of here, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed, go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wake up early and I'll feel like doing my mopping and sweeping.
Yeah.
So this calms me down. I won't. You know how you have to make yourself tired So you get a
Mm-hmm.
good, nice rest. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. Making myself tired enough to go straight to sleep,
Okay,
not
let
be.
me read this. Catherine says, I seen people buy things they couldn't afford and taken from them. What God has for you, no man can take. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Miss Lynn says, Catherine, just trying to keep up with myself is much, let alone somebody. That's right. I ain't got time. That's just too much. It's too much.
Okay.
Catherine says, I know what you mean, Kingdom Lynn. It, if you think about it, you will drive yourself crazy trying to keep up with somebody else.
I
And then
don't.
you getting stuff that somebody else got. You really don't want it.
Mm-mm.
You don't want it. You just want it. Sometimes people get stuff because they see somebody else with it. They don't want it. And sometimes,
Yeah.
like you said too, like if you said, "I'm gonna get this," I'm gonna get this. Sometimes people will try to beat you getting it. They don't want it. They just want to show you that they can get it.
Well, they got more money than I got, so they can get it
Yeah,
for us.
but a lot of times they don't. They don't want it. They don't be wanting it. A lot of times people do things for sure.
Yeah. I gotta do mines one piece at a time, so it's gonna take me time to get
Mm-hmm.
mines to where I see. I mean, it's beautiful. It can be beautiful, but it
Yeah,
takes time to get it
it's
to
gonna
that.
take time.
Hmm.
Let me see. Go back up.
Just like look what I forgot today.
What
I
you
got
forgot?
some here, but it's the lipstick that I had on earlier
Okay.
today.
Okay.
I don't know how I usually have some in my purse, but I got so many purses, and I make purses like I'm making another
Mm-hmm. Okay.
purse. It's in one of my other purses, but I got
Wow.
some. I got the makeup case, but when I tried to lift that makeup case,
It was too heavy.
couldn't lift. It's too heavy. I can't lift it. So it's
Miss
like
Lynn
in
says,
there.
don't know what to do with it if they got. Yeah, don't. Yes, you said that right. They just got it because somebody else said they was gonna get it, so they gonna get it first. Catherine says, "What kind of person is that? I know some folks. Yeah, she said she knows some folks like that. They will.
I know. I
Okay,
see it. I see it. I see. Didn't you just have your stuff set up a whole different way where you couldn't see nothing? But now you want to show the whole. And that
mm-hmm.
was what I was talking about. I wanted to do here. But now
Right.
I see that they got it where they walk in the room and they can see the. I said, And then they said it. I was like, now you ain't thought about that until I talked about it. But that's all
Mm-hmm.
right. You go on and do yours. I'm gonna do mines the way I do mines, and I'm
Right.
gonna let it be at that. And
Right.
because I know I knew when I said something about it, but I was so excited
You was
about
excited and you wasn't
yeah,
thinking.
I was
You wasn't
excited
thinking.
about it, and I'm still excited about it because I still but I gotta wait until my kids have time because they all got jobs, they all working hard,
Mm-hmm.
they all got so much that they doing that this is and but my daughter she bought the shelving unit, but I can't put it together because I can't pound on nothing.
Oh,
So
okay.
she told me, she said, Mama, you can't put that together. I
Tina
tried
said
to
you
put it
inspired
together,
them.
but it made me sick when I did it. So it'll be whenever they get through with what they got to do, whenever they get time, when they get
Mm-hmm.
time. Because I'm not going to try to do it no more because I don't want to make myself fall out up in here.
Right.
I don't want to make
Okay.
myself fall
When
out.
is the last time? This just in the book. Asking a question. I'm asking myself also. When is the last time you worship God just for being God? Just for being God.
Mm-hmm.
He loves to receive spontaneous gifts of love, honor, praise, just as much as who? As we do.
We do, yeah. And it's
Just as
like
much
I
as we
get
do.
up some days and I say, this would I get up and say, thank you, Jesus, for all of your many blessings. And then I just say, for blessing me to wake up, for blessing me like tonight. What I'll probably say is thank you, God, for all the people that wanted to be with me, spend time,
Mm-hmm.
and spent they hour, 2 hours, whatever time I spent on my show today. They all came in, they showed me love. They all came in, they was up on the panel. I'm just so thankful and grateful because people don't have to want to be bothered with you.
That's true. They could be
People
somewhere
don't
else.
have to want to be bothered with you. And then I want to give God the glory for blessing the ones that felt good, because some of the people on my chat is sick and shedding, and God blessed them to feel like
Mm-hmm.
coming and spend. And when I go to sleep tonight, I'll probably be woke anyway for a while, just praying and thanking God for all my many blessings today. Like when I came in, I didn't have to worry about cooking me nothing. My daughter went to work, came back, and brought me my dinner.
You hear something?
Yeah, I can't cook off a two nanny anyway.
You
I don't
admit
know
it.
how, but see, the things that I know how to cook made me sick.
Oh,
Made me get old and have diabetes. So it ain't that I don't know how to cook, but the things that I know how to cook, I don't want to eat because they'll make my hands and my feet hurt. Like I know how to cook spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken,
yeah,
greens,
stuff like that.
cornbread. I know how to cook all of that stuff. But those things, if I eat them now,
Mm-hmm.
I wake up, probably I have a stroke or something
Wow.
like that.
All
So
that.
I'll have a heart attack. I don't want to have those things go on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't try to cook for myself the
Have to watch
things.
what you eat.
Yeah, I don't. Ooh, no, baby. Tomorrow, my daughter when she on her way to this way, I'm gonna have her pick me a salad up,
Okay.
and then I'll probably go downstairs and go to the car because she gonna be leaving for work, and I won't make her come up to bring it to me. I'll just, because I'm thankful that I can
Mm-hmm.
call her and tell her to bring me something that I want.
Right.
I'm gonna make my way down there. And that's because I want to get myself mobile. So
Right. You
it's
want to
not
move
that
around.
right. So it's best that I get up and go and down there and get it from her. That way, that give me my exercise I need
Right.
for to be able to do. Like if I want to take a trip,
Mm-hmm.
I won't have to say, baby, come and get mommy and take mommy. Mommy can get on the bus if she want, on the plane if she want, and go where she want to go and come back because
Mm-hmm.
mommy will be mobile. You
Right.
know, if
Don't
I,
read.
don't read into it, oh, she won't. No, don't read that. Read that Tina trying to get herself healthy enough to move around by herself. That's what you read into it. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Not that.
read what's in the chat.
Mhm. Okay.
So, okay, Vanessa Smith says every day, all through the day. Miss
Hmm.
Catherine says there was a lady that used to visit me sometimes. Sometimes, so I happened to be in her area. I stopped by and I thought I'll walk in my living room. LOL. I was like, dang. Cupid says worship all the time, every chance, because don't nobody love us like him. That's right. Don't nobody love us like Jesus.
All right.
Amen. Kevin says, Tina Bailey, I see. I thought I was nice and strange at the same time. Miss Lynn says, Catherine, ain't that something? I don't like that for real. Sometimes, let's say, some things is okay, but when you just copy, yeah, yeah, when you just copy, yeah. Some people,
Mhm.
some people just do that. Now, a lot of time too, you see a lot of that. Even like in our daily life, you see a lot of that. You see a lot of people say that a lot. You see that on YouTube. You're just gonna see it, and I think, to be honest, it's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Okay.
They see something somebody like. I'm just maybe,
Okay.
you know.
I have no idea. I
That's the
don't
only
know.
thing. That's the only thing I can think
But
of. They see
yeah,
somebody.
some of this stuff, but some of this stuff is meant to be did like that. Like
Yeah,
when you invite people to do things that you
yeah,
do,
yeah.
then that's
Yeah,
a compliment if they accept. But
yeah.
to hear somebody talk about something and try to do it before them, I don't
Now
take that as a
that kind of
compliment.
that will kind of make you mad. That's why a lot
Yeah,
of
I
times.
don't take that as a compliment.
That's why
If
a lot
I
of times.
invite you and we like me and Catherine, we planning on doing something to me, you and Catherine, we planning on doing things together, but we discussed it and
Yeah,
we wanted to do something together. That
right.
is a compliment. Wanting, like if I tell you, well, I want you to teach me how you do, and I like that, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a compliment. But to hear me talk about something that I want to do, and then because
Then
you
I
got the
do it
money,
before you do it.
do it before I do it, that ain't no
That's it.
compliment.
Yeah. That kind. Yeah, that will kind of make you
Y'all
mad.
don't want me to tell y'all how I really feel, what I want to say. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it in my mouth.
No, don't say it. Don't say
I'm
it.
gonna smile, and I ain't gonna say it. Y'all,
Don't
if
say it.
anybody never heard me in the past, I didn't say it on camera before. Mhm. I
Don't
ain't
say it.
gonna say it
We
tonight.
gonna be good tonight. We ain't gonna
I'll
say
be
it.
good tonight. I'm gonna hold my horse. Hey,
But you know
y'all, I'm
what?
gonna hold my horses. Okay,
But you know what? I already know what you. I already know. I can feel it.
you can feel what
I can feel it.
y'all, cause you know why she can feel it, y'all. She done heard me get upset before,
I can feel it.
and she heard me get upset. But that's all right. You know what? I don't feel like that about it. You know why? Cause I know they narrow.
Hello, Stephanie
They
Lynn
didn't come up
and
with nothing
Molly May.
original
Welcome
all day.
in.
All they got. But
Welcome in.
what I got coming up when I go viral, I got something, but I got to work for to get it to that place yet. You know,
Okay,
and I want to do it.
Tina.
I want to do it. I want to do what I need to do to get that to myself to that place.
But you know,
I want to build
it's gonna
myself to that person, and I can. My daughter said, "Mama,
it's
you,
gonna
'cause,
happen.
she know I can do it. Everybody that know me, if you know me, you know I got the talent. When you see the work that I do, you can see that I got the talent to make myself a genius.
It's
Okay,
coming.
it's coming.
Now,
Yeah,
Tina, Stephanie Lynn and Molly May. She said she can't. She said she's new here. Welcome in. She said, I think she's from. She came from your channel, Tina.
yeah. Thank
Beautiful
you
woman.
all. I say thank you all so much for following and being. I appreciate y'all for coming because I asked y'all to come,
And I
and
thank
I
you
am so
also.
thankful that you all came. I enjoy being here. I hope you all see that I enjoy being here. I
We
do
have,
because see my friend,
yeah,
she nice to me.
we have a good time.
I don't like coming. You very rarely you don't see me go and hang out with people that I don't appreciate. I definitely, if I come and hang out where you at and let my face be seen where you at, I appreciate you. And that says, let me tell you what this says about this lady. She's never mistreated me. She has never mistreated me. She has never made me
I'm
feel
not that
upset.
person. I can't. I would feel some type of way. I can't mistreat somebody.
Beautiful
And
hostess.
I
You
can't do
know, and I appreciate her so much. So I hope that you all come and spend time. When you wake up, she usually come on real late at night.
I
She
know.
just
I'm
came
early
on.
tonight.
She came on early tonight because
Thank you for coming, Miss Lynn. She said,
come
"All right,
on
you
late.
beautiful ladies. I'm headed to bed.
I
That was a
appreciate
nice topic. I enjoyed what I heard. Y'all have a blessed night. You too as
you
well. Thank
too,
you all
and
for
I'm gonna be
coming.
praying for everybody that came. I love y'all. Y'all making y'all self. You know, I'm the type person, when you touch my heart, I try to remember and appreciate and show my appreciation. Because that's what I was raised to do.
My phone is
I was raised to show my appreciation to people who show their appreciation and love for me.
hello,
That's what
cooking with
I was
comedian Michael
raised to do.
Allen. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I'm trying to get my phone so I can. I don't know what this thing. I might need to.
Oh, maybe I should try to help.
Yeah,
Maybe I could
might.
try
I
to
think my phone is low, so I can't drop the link. Okay, hold up.
help. Okay.
Stephanie said, "Good night, Miss Lynn." Okay, phone. It's cooking with comedian Michael Allen. I'm dropping links.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
my phone.
Okay.
Can
I
you?
got you.
My
I'm
phone
grabbing.
dead.
You know, oh yes, he do. But what he did? Got rid of all his content, or is it someplace else?
No, it's on there.
Oh, okay. I have to find it. Oh yeah. Okay, I see it. I
Okay, you
see,
got it.
yeah, I see it. I got it.
And I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It's not doing nothing. And also
Girl,
Stephanie
using the
Lynn
phones.
and Molly May. I need to
Using the
drop them
phone.
before I go. Oh
Okay.
Lord,
Yeah,
my
I got
phone
it.
is.
I'm fixing to go there now. I'm fixing to go. Uh, girl, these phones. No,
Why is it?
you did you hear that the three? What your phone is? 3G or 4G or 5G? Ain't none of them
You know
working.
what? To be honest, I had so long, honey. I don't know what it is, but I do,
3G.
I do need another one. But I'm not gonna get another because I just got this laptop. So
Okay, I just did both of those channels,
okay,
y'all.
good. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So you got
You're welcome. You know, let me tell you, all of the towers, they saying that the
hello, Pink.
3G
Welcome
towers
in.
they closed down already. The 4G towers is being getting ready to be uh closed down, and the 5G ain't open yet.
That's
So
isn't that crazy? I'm gonna drop
uh,
Pink's.
oh, okay.
Okay. I said I was only gonna be on here for an hour. We're talking about lift. Really, all of us need to lift each other up. But tonight was ladies' night. Okay,
Well, I appreciate y'all.
okay, Pink. We
I
all
feel
need to
so
lift each
good.
other up.
Y'all made me feel good. Why? Because y'all, the ones that came over to be with us from my channel, I appreciate. Hey, Pink Motivation.
Okay,
Hey.
Stephanie says they are switching to 5G and shutting down 3G. Are you serious?
Yup, there is.
Wow.
There is.
They
And so how we supposed to nothing working now? Ain't nothing working now, you know. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all
I'm gonna tell you
something.
something else too. If anybody knows, okay, I have three different cards. So today I was having some business because the way I pay my bills, I do different things, right? So I went to use my other card at the ATM because I didn't want to go in. Was the bank was it was too crowded.
Hmm.
So I go to the ATM and it's like they're telling you how much money you can get out your account. It used to not what I was doing. It used to not be a certain limit. Now they done lowered the limit. So now you know when you go there, they charge you, right? So
Hmm.
that means if you go to another one, you're gonna get charged again.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Oh,
you
cause
feel
you can
you
only
feel
get like 300 out. You can only get 300 out.
no,
Most of them 3 or 5, 3 or
right, right, but now it's
okay.
lower. Yeah, it's lower now. I went to. I'm like, at first I thought
You
I'm
know,
like,
let me tell you why they changed it. Let me tell you why they changed it.
I can
Because
imagine.
now they can't charge you overdraft fees. A lot of them is cutting out the overdraft fees.
Right.
So they way of making up for the not
Yep.
charge you for the
Yep.
overdraft,
And
charge
every
you
time you,
for so much for taking so much out. But
yeah,
my bank, this how my bank work. My bank, you can withdraw from them for nothing.
yeah. But see,
But from if I go to a ATM somewhere, I gotta
they're
pay
gonna
for it.
get charged. Now I didn't. Now I have two like that, but I have the way I have another card that I use also too, because I have like separate things for certain things. So I'm like, ain't they special? They're gonna tell me what I get. So it's like they're making money because they're gonna charge you that time. If you go somewhere else, they're gonna charge you again.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Even if you go inside the bank and withdraw like that,
Then it wouldn't have been like that. The line was too long.
oh,
I was in a hurry and I didn't want to wait. So
oh,
sometimes you don't want to wait. What you gotta do? You
well,
gotta pay for it.
yeah,
So I had to pay for it.
oh baby. Now I ain't going where I don't care. Cause I don't be in a hurry to do nothing.
Yeah, but I was in a hurry and I was
Right.
trying to
I don't
do.
be in a hurry for
I was in
nothing.
a hurry and so I had to pay for it.
Yeah. My I don't well you know what I used to do have to go through those type of changes when I was the one that was responsible for things getting done.
Yeah,
I would have to do it. But
yeah.
I don't go through those type of changes because I don't deal with that stuff no more. I don't want to be bothered with it.
You say you
Cause
don't want to be
I'm gonna
bothered.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I chose to not be bothered with the small things in life like that. Is because I had a heart attack
Mm-hmm.
and
So you need to
stress.
be stress free.
So I don't
Stress
worry
free.
about nothing. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I don't let nothing whenever like some don't go this way that way. I'll be like
Nothing you can
I
do
go
about
lay
it.
down, go bed, go to sleep. The
Because
better.
guess what? If it don't go your way, you ain't nothing you can do about it at that time. Just let it go.
You can't. You got to let it go. You got. But see, God has allowed me to get old enough where that I can let some of that stuff off of my plate. Cause I tell you what people used to do. People like you call and try to pay a bill online.
Mm-hmm.
They aggravate you so hard.
Yeah.
They'll hang up and you got to call back and you got to wait.
Mm-hmm.
See, that
Mm-hmm.
aggravates me. Stuff like that aggravates me. If I call and then they hang up on me and I'm trying to
Thank you
do
for coming,
this,
Vanessa. Good night. I
that kind
appreciate
of
it.
stuff aggravates me. So I don't like when nobody pick at my nerves like that. So I just left it. Oh,
Let it go. I'm gonna get ready to
over there.
close, you guys, because I appreciate everybody for coming. But for the ones that just coming in, we're talking about twig by twig. I'm gonna read it again, and I'm gonna give you the chapter. You can read it. It says, twig by twig, the wise woman builds her house. The wise woman builds her house, but the foolish woman pulls hers down with her own hands. Proverbs 14 and 1. That's something to think about. And I'm also going to tell you about just because. Honor the Lord for the glory of his name. Worship the Lord in his splendor of his holiness. Psalms 29 and 2. In closing, I want to thank everybody for coming. I truly appreciate you all. This is a family channel. You on mute? I love you guys.
Uh-uh.
I thought you had muted yourself.
No,
And I'm gonna
I
let
just
Tina, okay, and I'm gonna let Tina say the last words if she would like to.
okay. I just want to say thank you. This gives me something to think about, something to pray about, something to ask God, where am I at? Where am I pushing forward or am I pulling back? You never know. You
Mm-hmm.
just have to wait and let God be the one to give you the answer.
That's right.
whether you are or not, and then you never know. And I hope and pray that whatever was said here today will help lift somebody up and
That's
give
right. We
somebody
want to
else.
lift each other up. So sometimes we can block ourselves, our own blessing, y'all.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can block our own blessings.
Hmm. So I hope you get to be able to come back tomorrow to my house because you know I try to do a show almost every day. When I get through mopping and sweeping the floors, I'm gonna try to
Mhm.
come in and hang out
Now the
with y'all.
time the time I caught you today was a perfect time because I know I got things to do tomorrow. So that was
Oh,
a good time I caught you today. But I want to pray that everybody have a blessed evening. Today is now Friday. Happy Friday, everybody.
yeah. Very
Hope
good.
everybody have a blessed weekend. God bless. Love you guys. See here. Good night.